we've still not had any emails. Jesus
I told
Christ.
you scare everyone away.
Shoving it down my fucking throat.
A bit anxious, but then excited at the same time.
Everybody's a little bit gay.
Sound amazing.
I have a new microphone.
He looked like he was having a stroke. Look at all the hip gyrations and thrusting.
I don't know how you deal with life on a daily basis anyway.
I'm still Bambi.
You're not Bambi's dead mother yet. Hello and welcome to the 5th take of the 10th podcast. We're not going to lie, because I don't believe in that. I believe in the truth. Everyone should know the truth and everyone should know what the fuck is going on, because right now, I don't. Skype's been shutting down. We've had technical problems, we've had updates. Khadijah's at the end of her little caramel tether.
I am. I was talking to myself for 10 minutes when Skype shut down, and I thought I was having a conversation with you over the other end, and I thought, Cass is being an alarmingly very, very, very quiet.
She's quiet and she's not opinionated. What is going on?
She's letting me speak, and it really freaked me out, and I thought, right, look up at the laptop, and I did, and Skype was not open.
And therein was the clue. I wasn't even listening.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You weren't even.
But yes, welcome to episode 10, everyone. We have been away from the podcast for a little while. We've both been very busy. We're both on the same course, which, had you listened to all the other podcasts, you would know. So,
and if you don't know, then go back to the first one and listen so you can catch up, so you know the gist. You know, it's good to know these background.
Yeah, but I am quite shrill in the early ones. I now have a new mic. This is the second podcast with my new mic, which is good.
This is sexy Cass's voice now.
Yeah, not shrill angry Cass,
no.
Although it's still angry.
But
so
you sound sexier.
Well, I try. So we've been away, but we are back now. We are back on form. We will be doing further podcasts as and when we can. Still going to try and keep it weekly. Probably not keep it lighthearted. Keep it sweary.
Yeah, you know. So if you're 11 or 12, or you shouldn't listen. What are you doing? Why aren't you outside playing with your friends? Okay, you shouldn't be on a laptop.
And in fairness, 11-year-olds probably have worse language than we do. Certainly worse language than you do. They're probably on a par with me.
Probably. That is a scary thought, isn't it? We're even working on some logos, so we've got loads of stuff in the mix, aren't we? Yeah, exciting stuff.
We are heading forward. We've already had, over 200 listens?
Yes.
And I thank you to those people.
Thank you very much.
We haven't emails.
No.
We've had no emails from these people. So if you're listening now and you've listened to more than one of these and you think, do you know what? I want to get to know these people. Email us.
Email us. We don't bite. You can email us at chickchatpodcast@outlook.com. It's that easy.
That easy and straightforward, and we are here to listen, because you might need direction. We might. I mean, today I've got very interesting things to talk about. I would like to introduce a new feature, so we'll talk about that later. Ooh. And so we might even get some to the podcast, which would be good.
That would be amazing. And the thing is, we've not discussed any of the features or ideas that you've had or any that I've had, because we like to keep it fresh, basically, and just surprise one another when we record these podcasts.
Because, you know, if you stage it too much, it becomes very dull and regimented.
Yeah, and we don't like that. We like it fresh, we like it authentic, and a bit random.
Yes, we do.
So do you want to kick it off? Come on, you know you want to.
Okay, what do you want to know first? What I've got to talk about, or the feature that I'd like to bring up?
What do you want to talk about?
No, I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing it out there.
No, I'd like to know the topics.
Oh, I see. I would like to tell you what me and my mum did today.
Ah, see, I'm eyeing like this is going to be a cute story, but I've got a feeling it's not.
No, it's not. Why? At no point would you even think that. So, I came up here this weekend for a school reunion. My old school is being torn down.
Oh my god!
So I can talk about that later as well. So I came up, my brother came up, my brother stayed the weekend, and this morning he went into the garage to go and grab some stuff, that, like a strimmer and a futon mattress my mum had got him. And he comes out, and the look of thunder on his face. He's like, it fucking stinks in there. Oh god, it's bloody horrible. Mum was like, I told your father. I told him to go and find out what that smell is.
Something's probably died.
Let me get to the story. So I walk in there and I said, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. And it smelled very sweet.
Oh
like
no.
Sweet sickly death. And I
Oh,
have
that
smelt that.
no.
Yeah, I've smelt that before when we had some rats in our house that had died. So I said to Mum, I was like, it's a dead rodent. It's got to be. So my brother got what he needed from my mum and went. I don't even think he took the handbrake off as he was leaving the house. He was just like, first gear, gone. And my mum said, well, I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to find that smell. So she rings my dad and has a go at him for not searching out the smell. And he was like, I forgot. So we're pulling out the
Easily
cupboards.
done.
Men.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They forget with inverted commas. So we pull out the little fridge and the little freezer and the little set of drawers that's in the garage underneath this worktop. We finally found it. We like took the drawers apart because we thought maybe something had died under there. There was just mouse shit everywhere.
Ugh.
Pulled the fridge out and as we were pulling it out, I was like, "There's a weird noise," and it was like a.
Oh no! I know where this is going.
So we pulled the fridge out further, and you know the back of the fridge, there's like a condensing drip tray.
Yes.
If you ever looked at the back of a fridge, there's a little drip tray. It doesn't often fill up. Well, what had happened is something had got in there and died. I'm only assuming it was a mouse, judging by the size and the fact that there was shit all over the garage.
Yeah.
And all it was liquidized.
Oh,
You couldn't tell what any of it was, and it looked like the bottom of a butcher's sink because it was just like bits, and it was all like red goo, and then like thousands of these little tiny maggots having the best day of their life. They're on holiday. It was like a spa, and they were just.
Oh my god, that is rancid.
So I said to Mum, I was like, oh, I found it, and she says, "What is it?" I said, "Wow, I can't tell. It's just liquid."
Exactly. It's like liquid, pulpy, rat rodenty soup.
It really was. So I pulled the tray out. We got a bag and emptied it out. My mum's like, because it was bad. And we then proceeded to have to clean the rest of the garage, and we had disinfectant and everything out. And you could still I can still taste it now.
Oh, it got in your nose.
And this was, what's it now? It's just gone 7:30. So this was like 7 hours ago.
Oh my god, and it's still there. Did you guys have any of the biohazard suits just to be on the safe side?
We had gloves.
Okay. Marigold?
Thick marigolds with a thick lining.
Oh, okay.
Not like the ones that you could handle like radioactive material, but it had a nice, because you know, like if you leave marigolds on too long, your hands start sweating.
Yeah.
Well, these ones were kind of like breathable. It was quite nice.
Okay.
But yeah, so we did mother and daughter cleaning today.
Ah, good bonding. See, now if you listen closely, you can probably hear a cat meowing.
No.
Okay, well I can, and I'm sure the microphone is picking that up. That is my brother's cat, Mr. Cuddles. And he's
Did
very.
I know about
Yes, you
Mr.
did.
Cuddles?
Yeah, you
Right.
did. Because you said, Mr. Cuddles, what fucking name is that?
Oh, yes. You see, I blocked it out.
He did because it was that bad.
It's so bad.
My niece has named him, all right, so it's, it's passable. He's meowing because he's very vocal and he just constantly wants to be petted and groomed and a fuss made out of him, bless him.
Oh, yes, because you've been shaving him.
Yes, I have. So, as you know, we had, I think it was on Wednesday, the hottest day of summer ever recorded in England. And in Leicester, it was about 40 degrees, right? And I take the bus to and from work. And on the bus, it was plus 40 degrees. I almost passed out. And this is weird.
Is that in Fahrenheit?
No, Celsius.
Oh.
40 degrees, yeah, Celsius. In Fahrenheit, I don't know if it was 80, maybe plus 80, something like that.
Oh,
but it was
okay.
really, really bloody hot. It was sickly hot. I mean, you'd
Sweaty.
walk out, beyond. You'd walk out of the building and you'd be hit with a crescendo of heat. And there was no breeze whatsoever. The breeze that there was hot. And it just felt like you were being swallowed by this heat and engulfed. And it was just very, very rank. So, Mr. Cuddles is a Persian long-haired cat, right?
Just call him the cat, for fuck's sake.
Is it tickling your ivories?
It hurts.
It does it? Okay, so are you sure? But Mr. Cuddles is such a lovely name.
No, it's not. It's the sort of name that would be in a Disney movie about cats,
Exactly.
but Mr. Cuddles is like the evil genius cat, and it's all ironic. Like he's
Yeah,
there
yeah.
clicking his
And he
thumbs,
looks
you know,
fluffy, but he's not
drinking,
really. He's just dreaming of
drinking.
world domination.
Just call it the cat for the
Okay,
love of
okay, the cat. Okay,
Jesus.
fine. But the thing is, because he's Persian, he often does look like the evil cat from it's not James Bond. What's
All
his
dogs
name?
go to heaven.
No. The Oh my
American
God, what's
Tail.
the name? No, the name. The British spy. With Fat Bastard.
Oh, Austin Powers.
That's it. Yes, right.
That cat was naked.
No, it wasn't. It was white and fluffy, wasn't it?
No, it was naked. It was one
Oh.
of the naked cats.
Oh, one of the sphinxes. No,
Yeah.
okay, so just Google Persian cat. So the cat is Persian, white-haired, very, very long hair, and you just even grooming and thoroughly paying attention and just trying to upkeep him, it takes a lot of work because his fur is so long. And so because it got so hot, bless him, he was just warm all the time. He'd sit by the fridge, he'd try and go outside, but outside it was really, really hot, so he couldn't go there. He'd just kind of press up against the glass or near the window. And he had some bit of matted fur as well because his fur got so long. So he had a few of them to take out. So then I bought some clippers, some big shearers, and I kind of gave him a haircut.
How I haven't seen any before or after pictures. I would have liked that.
I know. Well, the thing is, I didn't get as far as I would have wanted to or hoped
Oh
to.
my God, did you only shave half of him?
No, I did his. I've just basically, you can't. I should have taken before and afters, but at the moment it doesn't look as bad as you're thinking. Because I know you're thinking I probably did a right dog's dinner of it. But
I'm just
his
imagining
his
like a
fur is just
perfect
shorter.
line down the cat, and one half of him is like a grade two, and the other half of him is like bloody Bonnie Tyler's hair.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he still kind of has Bonnie Tyler hair, but except she's had a bit of a haircut. But I want to get it down to a grade two. I wanted to kind of, you know, give him a haircut so he looks like a white tiger. No, lion. White lion. Yeah. That's what I was hoping for. I was going to do the tail and everything, but we just didn't have enough time because then the clippers they were getting too hot, and it was, he was meowing because the clippers were touching his skin, and that's why, because it was too warm. But I had a great time, honestly.
You should maybe start a new career in
Yeah, I think I'm wasted, but you know what? At
actually.
doing it and doing it in the 40-degree heat, I was sweating like mad. My brother, who was holding down the cat, was sweating like crazy. And my sister-in-law was just kind of watching the whole thing unfold, as you do, on the couch.
Well, yeah, poor bloody cat.
He was fine. He loved it. And you know what? After the whole haircut, he was purring away, and he just seemed so much happier and cooler.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, my cat. I mean, my cat's not particularly long haired, but
Mhm.
Loki gets when he gets warm, he gets really frustrated, and he's just been like throwing himself on the floor in frustration because it's so warm.
That's
He'd
because
come
it's
into
your cat.
Well, yeah, he'd come into the room and go, "Meow," and then you just hear
Yeah.
this woof as he's kind of throwing himself on the floor.
Oh, bless him. I've never had a cat do that.
Oh, my cats do all sorts of weird shit. Then that's because they're my cats.
Exactly, exactly. Because they are your cats, they just have this tendency to be weird
Men-
and freaky.
Mental,
Yeah,
yeah.
or mental.
Would you like to know about the feature that I would like to introduce? And I think
Yeah,
it can easily be made a weekly thing, and it wouldn't take up too much time.
we should do
And I would like to call it "Shit Matt Says."
it. Oh, that sounds really good. I like it.
Because I feel that I need to document some of the shit he says.
You need to get recordings of him saying it.
Well, no, because the thing is, it's so infrequent.
Oh, okay.
I would have to record him 24/7. I mean, even
Right.
when he sleeps, he says weird shit. Like he
Yep.
said something about somebody's coin purse being run over.
Is that a euphemism?
For testicles, yes.
Right.
But the other day he said something, and I tell one of my friends all the shit he says, and she's just like, "How have you not murdered him?" And the
Yep.
thing is, I know when he says it, he doesn't mean it the way it's said, but when he says it, he also doesn't engage his brain at all. and he doesn't understand the impact of what he said or the way he said it, and he never understands. And I feel that I have to share this with the world because it is not. I am